I think this video will probably hurt your feeling, and that will only mean that I succeed in my goal with this video. The thing is, this kind of thought-provoking phrase, the thing to think about, that used to get me kind of anxious and kind of almost willing to do something, but that was at the time when I was like super procrastinator, did nothing productive, wasted my days with like entertaining myself, playing video games and so on. And I used to be this nihilistic young man who thought that nothing matters, that life is there to, like, YOLO, you only live once, you know this phrase. And so that the life is there to experience as much pleasurable things. This sort of philosophy I had at that time. But the thing is, I actually think that that I saw this kind of question maybe when I was scrolling TikTok or something else, or maybe watching another video, kind of trying to find out answer to my questions, to my whatever. The thing is, how come you stopped caring about yourself? How come you stopped giving a fuck about yourself, about your life? Maybe it's fine to not give a fuck about others for some time, if it has some goals, some purpose behind it, some reasoning. But when was that moment when you stopped caring about your own life, about your health, about your time on this planet, which is limited? Just about your life in general. When did you stop caring? And I used to journal about this, and I used to thought to myself, man, this shit is real. Like, I don't really care about myself that much, I used to thought. So keep that in mind. Do you really care about yourself, or do you... I saw this metaphor or whatever it is one day. If I would give you one car of your choice for your whole life, it will be the only car you would be able to have in your entire life, or another thing which is better. No, let's continue with the car analogy. So you have one car, and you have it, and you are not able to change it, you replace it with anything. Will you just drive it around like being drunk, or I don't know, crashing into fucking walls or whatever? You wouldn't. It's obvious. Of course you would change the motor oil, or you will replace the tires, you will maybe whatever, like you would care about that car. Well, the thing is, the only car that you are able to have is your own body. Is your own body. This is your car. And you drinking, you poisoning your body, you're getting some stuff that kills your testosterone, that kills your future children into you, you touch plastics, you drink tap water, you ingest drugs, you just sit for 12 hours a day, don't breathe fresh air, don't get sunlight as you're supposed to, because your only belonging, the true one is the nature. You're not touching grass or listening to bird songs. You're sitting there in your crusty chores in your dark room at 3 a.m. playing video games and having breaks to masturbate. That's it. Think about it. If you really think about it, if you will sit there, I force you to sit there in your room, not at 3 a.m. of course, but sit for an hour, for 2 hours, with a pen and paper or with your journal, in silence, without any distractions. Be present, be mindful, think about your life. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with your unique body? With the card that you are not able to replace with anything. Take care.